the heavy traffic side. Oh, well, that's not helpful. Maybe I should have gone on break, then they would work. No, I think I'd just come back and they'd be even worse. Long story short, Urfa, the tree disaster happened in 1184 as a king of Germany held court and his men weighed so much they fell through 2 stories into a cesspool. 60 people died during the cesspit. Hey, Crafty Cat Queen, I know, right? Like, we're like, please don't let that happen to me. I would not be pleased. Right, so that one did look okay. Now the other one looks better. That's frustrating. Yeah, that was bad enough. Like, we were talking, I went out and saw a few friends yesterday, and we were talking about our experiences with festival toilets. They're not fun either. That way? Yeah. Germany has a lot of weird history like that. I grew up in, you grew up in West Germany, so when there was a West and East Germany, yeah. I always found that so fascinating. There's like certain parts of the wall. Which was it? I think like someone like decorated one part of the wall like really beautifully. I'm trying to remember the story now. Imagine a festival toilet is what we call a porta potty. Well, they did have porta potties, yes. Hey, Leslie. How we doing? The solar system is vastly different now. Yeah, I have been to festivals with porta potties. I've also been to ones where it was literally over like, what I can only describe as a very large shipping container with the top cut off. And then it had toilet cubicles sort of placed on the top of it. So when you looked down, all you saw was what was in the shipping container. It was not very pleasant. What I heard, significantly unpleasant to use no matter how recently they've been emptied. Yes. Well, I used to know people who would get up early, so as soon as the arena opened, when they knew that the toilets hadn't been used very much, they would just like hold on and go when they got in there. The things we do for music and hanging out with peoples and stuff. Living on home and have my own cesspit. So that's okay. I'm sure that it would, it's not likely, I hope, that you would have 60 people sitting above your cesspit. Where is this story going? I'm loving it. This conversation is strange. As long as you, yeah, exactly, Kiri. As long as you don't invite 60, over 60 full armoured men to play over it, then you'll be fine. I'm sure your cesspit will survive. I have one at a rideshare lot at the airport that's surprisingly well maintained. Well, I mean, it just should be, you know? I still remember, I think I've said to you guys before, about when I used to come back from festivals and there would be like one, like big sort of services, like a big sort of rest stop with food places and stuff, like along the road on the way home. And because it was the first one after leaving the festival grounds, it would be where everybody would stop. And we'd go in, we'd use the toilets. It'd be the first time we had flushing toilets and running water for like a week. We'd all just like, you'd see the festival guys just giving each other like this knowing nod, like, yep, it's good, we're good. BRB, no worries. I have some exciting news and some sad news. Well, I hope that I'm glad for the exciting news. Not so much sad news, but feel free to share. Yeah, don't invite 60 armored men to party on my cesspit. As much as that sounds like fun, Crafty Cat Queen, might not be a plan. Starting to wonder what a cesspit is, yes. And yeah, there you go. Been to football ground porta potties, I refuse to use them because they reeked of something unpleasant. They do. This conversation, honestly. Retiring my rolling polar bear, aka Bessie, aka my 2017 Toyota Highlander at 145,000 plus miles. That is sad, but that's some amazing memories that you must have made with Bessie. And I'm sure you took good care of her. Public toilet, yeah, public toilets are not nice. They are not nice. Yeah, there's a lot of miles and a lot of memories in that time. It's kind of amazing. Mama Pom has sent a sausage sandwich to work again. Oh, Mama Pom. That's so cute. I hope you enjoy the sandwich. There we go. Kind of, but not, but sort of, but yeah, okay, they'll do. Yeah, they'll work. Good news is, on Monday, my new car, Elise, I love that you've named them already, a black 2020 Lexus UX Hybrid F Sport with red seats, makes it look like a Black Widow Spider Queen, will be delivered on Monday. Nice! I'm excited for that, silly old bear. There we go. Are they a bit large, do you think? When you look at the whole... How are we going to do this? When we look at the whole bod, do they look a little bit big? You know, windows tinted on Tuesday? Ooh, that's going to look good. Yeah, do we think they look a little bit big? But they look better. Ooh, ooh, okay. No, they look good. But they're going to be tilted backwards rather than up. Do you see what I mean? So they look a little bit more goatee. Yeah. Goatee is totally a word. And not just for a little beard. It is goat-esque. Good sandwich. It's just going to ask if you're making a horny goat. I mean, he's not really a... He's kind of a goat. We're making the Krampus. So yeah, I think having them so they're sort of going back like that will be kind of cool. Okay. We can do that. So let's do some brushing. We'll pop in. Oops, excuse me, banging my lamp. The grey part looks like a heart, yes. So that is like going to be the shape of the face. So we're going to have like the eyes here, nose here, big long tongue there. But yeah, kind of a little heart-shaped face. I mean, there's so many different depictions of Krampus, either as sort of funny, scary, like some, like, you know, obviously now it's sort of more in popular culture and stuff than like it is kind of cute. But like the one I'm making is going to be cute because I make cute things. Squiggly tongue, yes, they do have a long squiggly tongue usually. For no real reason, like as far as I'm aware it doesn't. I don't know if it really plays into the lore very much, apart from just looking scary. But yeah, we'll just make him look cute. As cute as we can, you know. As cute as a half goat, half person who whips children and, you know, steals them away to hell and stuff like that if they're naughty. As cute as that kind of character can be, we will make it cute. Still have to do the... I'm looking forward to getting, like, the little hooves done. Because I've got the grey kind of surround for the hooves. Just finished reading a book geared towards men about pickups, dating and relationships. Been busy doing single dad dating stuff. Nice! I mean, the main thing to remember in those things is just to be yourself. I know that sounds so cliche and so simple and so sort of boiled down and stuff, but being yourself, being honest and, you know, just being kind, it goes a long way. Have a date later this evening. Oh, nice! Oh, I hope it goes well. I hope that they're lovely. I hope that you have sparkling conversation and a lot of fun. I never grew up super confident. I mean, which of us did, you know? I don't feel like I was particularly confident. But just, that's why it's important to just be yourself. Don't try and be anything other than your awesome self. Dating's near impossible for those of us who don't socialise. Well, I mean, I think it's more a case of working out what it is that you want, I think, and sort of combining that with what you are able to do, what you feel comfortable doing. So doing things like Gary's encouraged doing something simple as a number isn't natural to me, but a lot of people find me funny. Step 1, make her laugh. Yes! Yeah, good sense of humor, making someone smile is always going to be a nice thing. So absolutely, I agree with that. But yeah, I can imagine dating being hard. Like, I'm kind of I've figured out that like it's actually just sort of part of who I am. Like, I cannot really relate to the dating kind of thing because I feel like I need to know the person well. So like everyone I've dated has been a friend of mine first because I need to know about them before I date them. Don't talk about yourself too much. You need to be a better listener. I mean, I like to learn about people. I find that we were talking before about like sort of autistic traits and things like that, and a lot of things that I will do, and I know a lot of other people that do it, is that if someone is talking about something and you've got a story that has happened to you that's like a related kind of thing, that we do end up talking about ourselves because it's something that we're like, we can relate on these things because I have gone through something similar or I've experienced something similar. And so we do end up talking about ourselves, and some people see that as turning the conversation to talk about yourself when really all you want to do is relate. So it can be difficult, but yeah, asking questions and stuff to learn more about someone is always a nice thing. Yeah, you try and relate, exactly. Hey, Mrs. Tori, how are you doing? I can picture the start of the journey and the end, but absolutely nothing in the middle. This person I've been talking to is really chatty via text. That's nice. And I try and relate and end up pushing people away. I love that you understand that. Yeah, of course. I also struggle with lots of messaging. I prefer to actually talk. Yeah. I mean, messaging I think is okay. But yeah, I definitely relate to that. Like, I will relate it to something that has happened to me because in my mind I'm like, see, we've got stuff that we've got in common. Whereas people just see it as talking about yourself. Aside from barely awake, I'm okay. I'm good, Mrs. Tori. I'm just enjoying. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you so much for the subscription, silly old bear. That's very sweet of you. 90% sure I grew up high functioning on the spectrum. Yes. It's become a lot more clear to me in the past few years from the people that I hang out with, the people that